Vinny and Drew, welcome to space.
Thanks, Brad.
Oh man, you sure this is space? What are those things?
All the space.
Who would design a ship like that?
Some kind of crazy space amoeba slug
You don't need.
thing.
You know, one of my favorite things about
That ain't no
space
ship
movies
built like a man.
are ships, and there was something in some book I read, maybe it was Forever War, one of those space books that Dave recommends, where they're just like, yeah, nobody cares what the ships look like because it's space.
Right.
They're just floating cargo containers.
There's no friction.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter really what they're shaped like, right?
Yeah. So what a waste of money and time.
I know, right?
Take your art project
Yeah.
and go home.
Get your aesthetics out of our fleet.
Anyway, they look cool.
This is Endless Space.
Endless Space,
Yeah.
the 4X game?
It is totally 4X, dude. This is all the X's.
Brad, does space end?
We don't have time for this in this quick look. Explain Infinity.
Oh my God.
So what are you doing here?
You
making a
all
new-
that.
Sorry, I didn't
all
mean
that,
to
all
derail
that,
you.
all that stuff. Like, does space have a positive or negative curvature, or is space flat, and all that stuff? Like, my brain breaks in half trying to understand that stuff. Have you guys ever looked at that? Like trying to determine the very broad physical properties of the universe?
No.
Yeah, let's not get into
I
it.
have not looked into it, no.
It's beyond-
It is fucking crazy.
I think I have to understand so many other concepts to even understand
Yeah,
that.
totally.
It's beyond me.
Astrophysics, man.
All I know is the string I live on, man.
Endless Space is child's play by comparison.
Okay.
But there's still a decent amount of stuff going on in here.
So you started a new game?
Yes. I've played several games. I played this game like 8 straight hours yesterday. It's definitely that kind of game.
Yeah.
It's definitely one more turn, one more turn, one more turn.
So what if you shape your galaxy with 8 spirals? Does that mean just the size of it?
Let's do it. Well, it's more the arrangement.
Okay.
You know, that would actually, I guess, practically would affect the way the systems are laid out and connect to each other.
Yeah.
I've only been on a spiral so far because spirals are cool and we live in a spiral.
So this actually affects
but-
gameplay?
I assume, yeah. Okay, well, they actually give you a little description here.
An ovoid.
Stretched, elliptical shape, okay. So yeah, so you can only travel between, well, until you get upgrades, you can only travel between certain systems along, like, preset pathways.
All right.
So the shape of the galaxy would affect, like, which systems connect to which other systems and stuff.
Interesting.
Let's stay there.
So is that basically the equivalent of, like, this has 8 oceans or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Okay.
it's- yeah,
Until you
it's
get
very similar.
boats you can't cross?
Very similar to that, yeah.
Okay. Map size large. 8. How does the age affect the
It's the type and distribution of stars that you will see.
Interesting. So it's resources on the map?
Yeah. So they have, there are red giants and white dwarfs and protostars and binary systems and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is just arbitrary that they came up with it this way or if there's actual evidence for it. It's probably the former, but different kinds of stars have different kinds of planets or tend to have different kinds of planets around them.
Okay.
So I've just been sticking with the defaults on that. The thing I'm going to change
Yeah.
is that.
Really? All the way down to
This
newbie?
game is brutal.
Okay, so just for the sake of showing us everything
yeah.
without worrying
I
about...
played.
That's a lot of options, too.
Yeah.
Maybe easy, normal, hard, serious, impossible, endless.
Oh, look at all that little subtle tooltip humor. That's
wow.
great.
What does that say? I
Good
can't
job, guys. Oh, you guys are gonna have a hell of a time reading this stuff. There's jokes about Genghis Khan
Okay, and the
and
Alamo.
the Alamo.
Let's say Bowie.
Yeah, or was that Bowie? I don't know. In that
Like
case,
David Bowie.
I don't think that's David Bowie.
Is that like a Bowie knife?
I don't. Yeah, that's my guess. I don't know. I'm not really up on that particular bit of history. Let's
All
get out
right.
of these. Let's get out of these menus and play this game.
Wait, there's one more. Game options, single only. What is that? Oh, does that mean just
yeah,
not multiplayer?
Yeah, there's multiplayer.
Okay.
So you can totally do that
All
if
right,
you want.
cool.
Yeah, this game is fucking
So how
really
about,
hard.
I'm sorry. Before you keep going,
Yes.
you want to explain the factions to
Oh,
us up there?
wait, yeah, you know what? I don't really want to be that guy.
Don't be that guy, Brad.
The humans, check it out. Human Empire, diplomatic alignment, evil.
What?
What are you guys trying to say about humanity? I think the alien design is pretty funny and cool in this game. Here's a race of like sentient space
Amoebas?
single-celled organisms.
Nice.
Yeah. Horatio was this super wealthy guy who discovered a planet with ancient cloning technology and made an entire empire of himself.
That's kind of awesome. That's pretty good. How about the
there are-
Cravers? Are those like the Reapers?
Who are these guys? I actually hadn't read up on them. So they, so the standard space trope, they have their like ancient vanished, like
Gotcha.
noble, highly advanced space civilization.
Like Protoss
the
kind of.
endless. They're
Gotcha.
kind of the Protheans of this game.
All right.
So you're looking for a lot of endless technology and stuff. I guess Cravers made by that guy, or those guys rather. There's bug people. There's robot people.
Okay.
They have plus xenobotany.
Yeah, totally.
Are the pilgrims break off humans who
Yeah,
left the Empire?
the pilgrims are
The rebels?
As the name implies, the kind of nomadic space hippies.
Okay, so they're the good humans.
I've been playing the pilgrims because you can see they're good on diplomacy, but they can get scrappy if they need to.
How about the Sheridan?
You can straight up make
Whoa.
your own civilizations
that is
here.
pretty sweet. I'm
can,
glad we looked into this.
You can totally space hippies.
Yeah. What, do you have to
can-
pick an affinity?
You can set affinities. Yeah.
So that's like an alignment.
Looks like you have to, but you can default to an affinity with yourself. You can change all these stats.
Can you download these? Is that why there's an
Um,
author there?
I think that's the case. Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Well, there's a mod option at the title screen, so you can get mods for this game. And
Okay.
Stuff. You can put a description in here. Yeah, like I don't see a way to change the portrait. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Oops. But anyway, all right, we've.
Very cool. So what are the Sheridan or the Sheridan?
I don't know what they are.
Are they also
Oh,
robots?
they're like mercenaries, basically.
Okay.
They were sort of the paramilitary, like bodyguard force
All right.
of the old human empire, and they became so powerful they broke off and
All right. Sweet. Sowers
own
is the
thing.
last one.
robots.
Robots. Okay.
Robots.
So 2 robot factions.
Not sure actually.
All right. Cool. That's pretty cool.
Avian. These guys are bird people.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
All right, pilgrims. I've been playing these guys, so I'll just stick with them. I know their ships pretty well and stuff.
How different do you feel like the designs and strategies
Like,
for each one are?
I don't know about strategies because I haven't really played the others, but
Ship designs seem fairly
aesthetics.
different?
The aesthetics are very different.
Wow.
Like you definitely tell them apart.
That's a lot of factions.
It is, yeah.
And here we are,
You stood before the colossal remnants of an ancient civilization.
like the Endless.
Then you may understand
Or the
why the
Protheans.
pilgrims regard the endless. Awe, respect, fear.
Oh,
obsessive
Oh, yeah.
she's not an Endless.
That's
right?
the other things. Face tattoos.
Everybody loves
Yep.
a face tattoo.
Yep.
How come she doesn't have to wear a helmet?
Peace, love, and space face
And
tattoos.
as well as explorers
I don't
and
know.
scientists, they are now
Maybe this is not
tattooed
supposed to be like
mystics.
a sequential portrait here.
They cross the stars to find
Good
more
space
systems,
art.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like decent VO here.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. It's I mean, this is not an expensive game. It's $30, but like the production value is like just the visual polish is really there.
Hey, what's up?
It's
He's kind of got a little David Keith in the eyes.
Keith David?
Keith David,
yeah, I
in
can
the-
see
in the
that.
eyes. Don't
Aldebaran, great.
Don't touch another man's
That's
fries.
I like that's my random home system name.
Alderaan.
I'm
the
into
Baron.
it. All right, man, where to begin?
Can you rename your home system, or is that
I don't
just
think
locked?
so. I don't think you can do that. God, playing this game is crazy enough. Like trying to walk you through it as
Yep.
I'm playing it is going to be way crazier.
Just talk me through it.
All right, there's the
Whoa.
galaxy. That's a big galaxy.
Yep.
I had been playing on smaller ones.
How close can you get in?
I mean, all of this will be covered by systems, if that's what you mean. Oh, you mean just how close up?
Yeah, zoom in.
That's as close as it gets.
That's as close?
Yeah.
So
and
how
then
big is your ship? This is not
then
the
you-
scale.
No. That's in fact that is just an icon.
How do you
that-
know, man?
That's
You don't know what engineering capabilities
Holy
are
crap.
like.
that's
in the
actually
future.
two. That's actually two different ships. I've got two different fleets down here. Both. Let's see, one missionary ship, one truth seeker.
All right, so Brad, what do you start with?
All right, so you have a home system here.
Yeah.
I'm on turn 1. There's a bunch of planets here. I'm just gonna play like I've been playing. You know, like we were saying earlier. I was talking to you yesterday about this. Like I feel like 4X games and the little bit I've played them, you kind of start a game and mess up,
Yeah.
and start over,
Yeah.
and mess up a different way,
Yeah.
and start over.
Until you figure out your groove.
And about your 5th time through, you feel like you've got a good kind of flow going.
So nothing is
So-
going on. This is all turn-based,
Right.
not
so
real time.
yeah. So totally just sitting here taking turns. All right. So anyway, I bring that up because my kind of process now is to immediately fan out, start exploring. Basically, every star you hit is going to be a system
Is there a grid here,
of
or
other. No, you can't. Well, you can't turn it on, but it'll start to look pretty organized once you
okay?
discover a bunch of stuff.
All right, so they'll
You
make
can-
their own waypoints to get
Yeah,
to certain
you can
things.
see the stars that I can actually visit are sort of
Yeah,
highlighted.
on your plane at least.
they make it fairly obvious.
Is there only
so-
one plane?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes
check
things
out.
simpler.
Check out that protostar, but I'm not going to get there in this turn. All right, so you've got your system. You can't get super specific with each planet.
What are we looking at here?
So this is my system. This is my home planet, Aldebaran 1.
Okay.
So basically, every planet you're settled on, you've got your population here.
So you started with 3 settled planets?
No. These are not settled yet.
Okay, so you
So
started
cannot-
with.
I don't actually.
Oh, I
have-
see.
I don't even have the tech
Colonized.
to.
Gotcha.
Those space shields around your planets?
Oh, I hope so. That
Combination 1, 2, 3.
that's a cool looking shield. So FIDS is what we got here.
The what?
We got FIDS.
So
We got
what's it?
food,
Yep.
industry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out of order. Science,
Okay.
dust,
What's dust?
dust.
Gotta
dust.
get that dust.
Dust is a resource in this game.
The dust must flow.
Like
It's,
dust, space dust?
Yeah, dust is basically like the kind of mystical, like super material of the endless.
Oh, is this what like enabled all this to happen?
Right.
Everything runs on
Like
dust.
technology is powered by dust.
Okay.
Turns your
so-
eyes blue.
Yeah. So you can see the planets have their outputs up here.
Okay.
So once you have a planet settled, you go through, and you've got your exploit, one of the 4 X's, and it's basically each of those things. You can decide to buff the output of one of the FIDs
Okay.
per planet.
What have you found to be a
I
good start?
always start with food.
All right.
Food seems to buff the population.
Food drives an army.
Cruel. See, I'm plus 11% population every 10 turns right now. So there's that. You pick that. Here's your production queue for every system.
Gotcha.
So basically, the system, the star system is kind of the basic operating unit in this game.
Yeah.
Like planets, like I said, can have individual buffs, but they all go into
Right, so like
the
on a
system's
Civ game,
queue.
it would be like a city.
right.
This is basically
right.
like your city. What are you producing?
Yep. So I got that done. You can see here this little thing right here indicates what that system is doing for that turn.
I'm gonna jump the gun here and
Yeah.
ask a question. Can you ever make a planet?
That would be cool.
Okay,
But
but
I
you have not encountered.
I haven't
encountered
seen that,
Okay.
and I doubt it. But that would be pretty cool. How about some heroes?
What is it?
What is that guy? What is that? Is that a Horatio?
I don't know.
No.
One heck of a turtleneck is what that is.
It is a Horatio.
Don't judge me by my portrait.
Oh, you guys probably can't read that text, can you?
Race of
Barely.
identical beings is often
Perturbed, even horrified by other peoples who show variety from one individual to another.
okay.
Odessa 44, however, showed fascination and curiosity for alien races rather than repulsion once he was touched by dust.
Show me where the dust touched you.
Yeah, so you can hire heroes. I mean, they just have all these buffs here.
And you stick them on a planet.
Yeah, heroes can be assigned to planets or fleet, or not planets, but systems or fleets.
Okay.
So they can be like a governor for a system, or they can be like kind of the admiral for your fleet.
All right.
And they add all this stuff depending on what they're.
Now do they
Science
do they
here.
kind of spawn on their own?
You get 3 at the beginning, and then I can't remember if I think it's turn-based. I think when you hit certain turn milestones, you'll get more available,
Okay.
and you just pay dust to hire them.
He needs that
They
dust.
have the best names. Ruch, C2, Odessa 44.
Sure. She's like the Borg.
The robots. What is this? The robots are kind of
Mojack.
Mojack's curd. What is that thing?
So all your heroes are like dust touched.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can. They have different roles here. Like
All
this,
right.
this guy is adventurer and corporate.
That's great. He's gonna run your business. That
Yeah,
robot.
Pretty much. And then Perfectio Eternus.
Is that another
I
Horatio?
might have to go for.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Commander and an administrator, I think, would be a good kind of system governor. Let's go for him or her. Well, maybe I should actually look at the buffs first. Yeah. Plus 8% food and industry
Okay.
on your system. That sounds good.
X.
I love food.
Let's get that guy.
Do you have enough dust to hire him?
Go up here. Oh, and you know what? I don't yet. I'll have to wait a couple turns. I only have 10 dust right now. All right, so kind of trying to break it down into sections here since there's so much. So you do your stuff on your planets.
Yeah.
You saw the hero view. There's diplomacy, but I haven't met anybody yet.
Nice.
So this is where you.
Little Star Wars style.
Yeah, it's really
Space
cool. looking.
Skype.
It's super slick. Everything about the presentation in this game, I think, looks really
Yeah,
nice.
the UI doesn't seem overly complicated.
Yeah, like
It's
here's
really
the
clean.
here's the shipbuilder. Oops.
Nice.
And now this would look different for different factions.
Yeah, the ships are totally different, and there's like a dynamic battle view when you fight, so you can see them shooting at each other.
So ship builder, you'll be able to mod out your ship.
Yeah. Once I get there, but that requires research.
Okay.
A lot of research.
Looks like The Witcher.
Does it?
It kind of looks like The Witcher's tree.
Wow.
So much research.
Oh my
I mean, you're
gosh.
talking about the galaxy. You're talking about your little
Yeah.
corner of the galaxy here. So
Standard pillars. You got military, science, exploration, and then sort of diplomacy slash trade
Your X's.
slash economy. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but you can research this. All of these basically come almost for free.
Hey Drew, there's a search in the bottom there.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Oh my god.
Like, I can say, where's Destroyer? And then
Oh,
it points me
wow.
right to, there's the one that gives you Destroyer.
That's fantastic.
Or,
Dust.
end the game. Nope.
Nothing.
Win. What I'm getting at is that, I think this is really funny. I guess a lot of 4Xs have this, but
Your win
if
condition
I
at the bottom
research,
there.
if I research Endless Empire for 6,800 turns, 5 times,
Yeah.
building 5 copies of this improvement leads to victory.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? I actually only have to research it here once, and then I have to add it to 5 different systems, basically. Anyway, I think that's
So
funny.
the research doesn't propagate throughout the systems automatically?
No, well, this stuff's all broken down into subcategories. So you can unlock all kinds of stuff from these nodes. Like this one is a new type of ship class that I can build.
Yeah.
This one, well, I've got that one, but this one is the ability to colonize arid planets.
Okay.
They're all tiered, obviously. I can go straight down from there, and then I can colonize desert planets. But they start mixing and matching. You get into what are called system improvements, and those have to be researched on a per system basis. You add them to individual systems, and they have a dust upkeep, so you're losing some dust to keep those enabled.
All right.
So there's a lot of trade-offs there. Mostly up here on the military tree, you'll find the ones marked with the little red square are actual ship parts. Like
Okay.
new types of armor, new types of there's ion torpedoes or fusion torpedoes, like chaff to deflect rockets,
Yeah.
different kinds of lasers.
What's
all-
the honeycomb like, or the
That
dot?
is some kind of weave
Oh, okay.
or something. Plasmoid shields is what that is. It's like a shield thing. Quantum damping. There's missile, kinetic, and beam weapons. So these are all kind of geared toward like countering specific weapons.
Sure.
If you care enough to figure out like what weapons a faction prefers and you're like at war with them, you could design,
Find the counter.
you could design a ship that you could design a ship that's like stronger against what it is that they're into. All right, let's get the thing where we
Wait,
can,
what's the diplomatic end game
Oh.
on this one? Is it
don't
like
know.
become a god or something?
let's find out. Extreme consumption. It's a piggy bank. That's
Is that the win condition for this one?
I guess so, yeah. It's minus 30% scientific victory research cost on Empire.
A useful tack for those pursuing immortality.
Okay, all right, I'll be into that. Let's try that. Okay, so what do we want to research here?
Guns,
Okay.
space guns.
All right, sure.
Well, how in your normal play you found on normal the AI to be kind of aggressive?
Very.
they're-
Not up front though. It's very insidious because it'll give you like, I'd say anywhere between like 70 and 100 turns before it really starts rolling in. But once it does, man, they just
Well, it sounds
work
like
you.
dust is pretty important. So maybe you should do something to maximize your dust output.
Yeah, there's really not a lot that I've seen in the tech tree that does that. There's a few things. There's one.
It's a nice icon.
Yeah, vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
old
lot of
vacuum cleaner.
There's a lot of goofy little imagery and, like I said, tooltip humor and stuff. Like there's some personality in this game that makes it pretty likable. All right, I should not sit here in this tech tree all day. Let's get arid planets because that covers a lot of planets between.
But your planet was lava planet, right? In your
yeah,
system.
that's farther down for
All
sure.
right.
Let's see. This one's good because it gets you better farms.
Where's your? So you're assigning research to your one planet? Or
No, research is empire wide.
Okay, so
So-
how many? So
Like here's the view, and you click research, and you just
so
get
is,
here.
is it the more things you click the research, the slower it goes? Are you
No.
distributing, like-
There, you probably can't see it, but if I click this, there's a tiny 1 right there.
Okay.
And then if I hold shift, so if I just click, it changes.
Yeah.
But if I hold shift, it'll queue.
Oh, so it'll do that one
Oh,
first
okay.
and
Yeah,
then
cool.
second.
Yeah, so you can only research one thing at a time, but
no matter how big your empire is.
But I can go down.
Gotcha. That's cool. So
Yeah,
you don't
it's-
have to keep
it's-
jumping
it's-
back in here. every
And
time.
it's good about if you hit next turn and you don't have anything selected for research, because I mean, researching here is the absolute backbone of your development.
Sure.
So if you don't have something going here and you waste a turn, you are screwing up bad.
Gotcha.
So they won't let you actually progress a turn without saying, hey, you should research something.
It's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing per turn, or
No, so these they actually all have science You can see, well, maybe you
Yeah,
can't see.
well, I
but
see research
research
costs.
costs 40.
Right, and you have
So-
9 per turn.
Here's my overall Empire view, where I only have one system right now, but you'll see a big list of systems here. I don't know if it actually adds and summarizes all your science or like all these columns into a single value, but you can at least see what your output is. Right now I have 8 science output.
Okay, all right, this is coming together for me.
Yes.
Oh, it did, I thought it said research output at the bottom there. It said 9 per turn. Back in the other menu.
Oh, over here? Oh, maybe it does.
Yeah. Like see in the lower left?
Oh yeah, you're right. There it is. So that's
Nice.
everything.
All right,
So I'm getting 8 from that system and then 1 from who knows what.
let's
There's a-
science.
Yeah, there's a zillion buffs and modifiers and stuff in this game. But yeah, so
Cool.
how much is
Arid
this one?
planets.
That one's
Arid
40.
epigenetics.
So right now it's going to take me 5 turns, but I'll very quickly start finding ways to get more science and stuff. Always more science. All right, so I don't know if this is actually the most efficient thing to do. I feel like I said, I was sort of trying to spread myself around, but then once the AI really ramped up and came after me,
Yeah.
like it was all over.
I do like that you can queue it up because you're basically just defining your upgrade path
Yeah.
up front.
Yeah.
Like when you do these games, you already kind of know what you want to do.
Right.
Right.
But this, like right here, you can just define it and never look
Right.
at this again.
So I'm going to get arid planets, and then I'm going to get better farms, and actually then I'm going to get this. This will let me increase my industry, and then these purple things are rare resources like titanium 70, Hyperium, hexaferrum.
Does it let you queue up stuff that's not unlocked yet?
Yeah, and it'll actually just
Oh, that's even
pick,
cooler.
it'll pick a random path, but sometimes you might want to go this way instead.
Sure,
So you
sure.
can still do that.
That's great. So by the the 8th time you've started this, you kind of know what you want to do,
Yeah.
and then just
It's
set it.
it's really smart about the interface with stuff like the queuing and like literally everything has tooltips on it.
Can you autopilot this and say, "Hey, I want to be militaristic"? Just
don't-
assign it on your
I
own.
don't think there's any kind of auto.
Okay.
The shipbuilder has an auto upgrade, but that's the only sort of automate this. And actually, combat can also be automated. But
All right. Well, let's
Anyway, yeah, I'll
let's
get outta
assign
here.
and
yeah, so I'll go for the arid. I will get better farms. You know what?
what?
I'm gonna get better industry and then better farms.
Sounds smart.
And then let's see, that increases my science, but not as much as I would actually like. So let's pass that for now. And then I'll probably change this in 3 turns, but
Rawr.
that gets you ion torpedoes and it's better armor and stuff. Let's get those just because we should make a ship at some point before this
Okay.
conflict ends. All right.
All right.
Bunch of research locked in.
Got it.
Tons. So,
And you have not spent a turn yet, right?
no, I have not yet even.
Begun to fight.
So basically, you get your little queue of icons like notifiers over here.
Yep.
Here's stuff that happened. Like these guys showed up. All right, cool. So
Nice sounds.
yeah, nice sound effects. Like the music is all like it all wants to be the Mass Effect Star Chart music,
Great.
which
I have
I'm
no
okay
problem
with.
with that.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're adding better farms onto this planet. So that's our action for this system. We've got these ships moving out to explore. Send that guy over there. In turn. And that was about 800 times longer than it would normally take you to end a turn in this game.
You just hit enter to end a turn.
There don't seem to be a lot of keyboard shortcuts. I think it's all mouse driven. I couldn't find a section for keyboard shortcuts, although there may be some. So there's really not much else to do right now. It's only going to take a couple more turns for that.
Got a bit of the homeworld, that whatever that like oboe sound is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Battlestar Galactica in here.
Yeah. Except the.
Right.
Oh.
You start discovering other systems and
Oh yeah.
see what kind of planets are in there. I can't colonize any of these right now. That looks pretty fruitful. They got a decent amount of resources up there.
So right now you're in the expansion phase.
Yes.
Expand
Or I
your
would say
empire.
exploration.
Exploration phase.
It always seems to, maybe it's because I keep playing spirals, but it always starts me at kind of the end of an arm.
Okay.
Because I always hit a dead end here.
All right.
So
You
these
don't want to
guys-
go into dark space?
These guys, you can't right now. So you can upgrade the ability to fly your ships
Oh, across a spiral?
independent. Well, actually independent of these pathways.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's down the research tree on on the exploration arm. But it takes them a lot longer to go just across empty space than it does across one of these. All right, so you get a little notifier every time a system finishes a thing, and if you had something queued up there, you can see it. But if you don't, it makes it pretty easy to just go back and assign it. So I put better farms on this thing.
Could you automate that planet and just say, just keep, dude, I don't want to check it out on every planet.
You can, so like I said, you have a queue per system. So you could, I guess you could probably queue multiple things here, but you want to micromanage that stuff a lot more than that. All right, so there's not a whole lot else to do here right now. You've got these things like you can convert a bunch of your industry into science or industry into dust, stuff like that. We could hire a dude now. I have 20 dust.
Get that guy you wanted, that
Hire
one
this
on the
guy.
right, right? Yeah.
Yep. Guy.
And you're going to deploy him to the planet?
Yep, so here's my active heroes. Heroes level up. So he's got 2 skill points.
Jeez.
I know, there's a lot of customization. Like, I've seen some people saying this is not the deepest 4X out there, and that may be true. But for a neophyte such as myself, it's plenty deep. You know, there's plenty of stuff to do.
Oh, the neophytes are in this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm working on them. I haven't finished the portrait art yet. But,
Okay.
I'll, check my Tumblr. It'll be up there. All right, so I'm going to use this guy as a governor. So I'm going to increase, I'm going to get +3 labor,
Okay.
which will increase food and industry in my system. And then it cascades, depending on what abilities you get, it unlocks more certain abilities. So
I can play the harp.
So there's +20% to industry. That sounds real good. Industry is what, so the resources have pretty singular applications. I guess maybe I could see why people would think it's not super deep for that reason. Like science, pretty much, for the most part, solely goes into this stuff. Industry, for the most part, come on.
Make you dust?
Industry actually pretty much drives what's going on in this system queue here.
Okay.
Because every system has its own,
What's your government?
I don't know,
What kind of government do you guys use?
space commune,
Okay.
apple orchard, co-op,
A CSA for
community, yeah, what do you call it?
for CSA.
Kind of work release program, I don't know.
You just put the ex-cons.
Something like that. All right.
All right. So now what do you do?
Oh wait, sorry to go.
Now you just end a bunch
Yeah,
of turns
I'm
until you.
I'm really drawing this out here because we're sort of gabbing about stuff. But yeah, let me just start flying through turns here. So yeah, let's get this arm explored. This guy is all done here. Population will increase over time. Hi, Dave Snyder.
Dave is off camera, off
Dave.
mic.
Is Brad smart enough for this video game?
Oh yeah,
What was that supposed to mean?
Brad's definitely smart
I
enough.
really don't think I like that at all. So my first research finished, which is the ability to colonize Arid,
Okay,
and now I'm moving on to this this buffed industry.
cool.
So actually, I haven't found any Arid planets yet. Bummer.
Well, you know, it's a big galaxy.
Yep.
You also haven't run into anybody else yet. So.
No. And since once I started increasing the galaxy size, it took a lot longer to find people, which I like. So you can make ships in systems, just like you make your system improvements. They go into the same queue.
What does that mostly cost you? Industry?
Just industry, you can see. 4 turns to make a truth seeker.
Okay.
4
Dude.
turns to make a paladin.
Crazier ships start costing dust and stuff?
Not that I've seen. It's all just industry.
All right.
I'm gonna make. I have 1 missionary ship. I'm gonna make another missionary ship.
What's the advantage of a missionary ship?
That's what you need to settle.
Okay, it's a
To
colonize?
colony ship.
Okay.
I don't know how that works with the other factions because they seem to have slightly different kind of processes for doing things, but
Sure.
I've only played these guys so far. Still researching here, so I feel weird. Like I said, not a ton of 4X experience, but I feel weird in this early game phase where I'm just sort of like hitting in turn over and over, you know?
Oh, you know.
Because I'm researching stuff. I don't have a lot I can be doing right now.
Yeah.
Did I assign that? Oh, I totally forgot to assign my dude after I leveled him up. So, assign him here. Now, Pete Eternus is my governor
Great.
in Aldebaran.
In that system.
Yeah, just he only affects stuff going on in my home system there. So.
What do those wavy lines mean?
It's never frame rate. It's never been super specific about that. I just kind of assumed because I can't go through there that it's some kind of.
One way?
It's more like a more advanced form of travel that I haven't researched yet.
Oh.
I can't remember which upgrade it is, but I always end up getting the upgrade that lets me finally go through those. All right, still making my missionary ship over there. What's going on in Bellatrix?
Oh, let's check it out.
I can settle a planet there. And they have pagodas.
So is there
They have an
old
abundance of pagodas.
Is that like an old civilization was there?
Mundane artifacts right there. What does that do? +1 dust per person on the planet, +3 science per person. Wow. If I create a monopoly of it, which is having more than 4 units of it, then I get +20% to science across my empire, which sounds fucking awesome.
Do you ever run into like indigenous peoples?
Not really on the planets.
Okay.
You mean like in the form of other factions?
No. In like non-playable.
Sometimes there's like indigenous life there,
Okay.
which often comes in the form of anomalies.
But it's not like you find a non-spacefaring civilization on the
No,
planet.
not so far. Sorry to turn this into the most exhaustive tutorial ever, but anomalies usually are, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad.
Okay.
But it's like, sometimes the anomaly will be endless monsoon, and you have to like terraform the planet to make the weather better. But sometimes it's like some sort of like actual advantageous effect.
Like endless monsoon of dust.
Yes, pretty much. No,
So you're gonna colonize this planet?
that would be great. Thinking about it, medium arid, yeah, that's what I unlocked. This seems like an okay system.
Yeah,
maybe?
seems cool.
Whatever. It's a quick look. Let's just do stuff. All right, so once your ship is in orbit, I got my missionary ship here. Here's where you give ship commands,
Okay.
and one of them for the missionary ship is colonize. So you pick colonize, you pick the planet you want to colonize.
And the ship disappears?
Yep, missionary
Okay.
ship is gone once you colonize.
Not just the people, the entire ship.
Yes, ship no longer exists. I have to make more. So I got my little thingy for colonizing. My
Okay.
research continues apace. Truth Seeker's just hanging out over here.
And you're
No.
back. You're back in it.
Another missionary ship going on here. What's going on down here? So I've been, research has been going up here while we've been doing that stuff.
Is that system now colonized? Can you go in there and set a queue for it,
The one
or
over
does
here?
it take a couple of turns?
This
Yeah.
one? Yeah, it is.
Oh. So now you can set it up.
Yeah, and pretty much the first thing you always want to do, at least as far as I can tell, is set an exploitation on the planet. So, like I said, I always go for food first,
Okay.
because all the others are pretty much based on number of people on the planet.
What is going on that planet?
That's rough stuff, man.
Stuff.
Geothermal activity.
I guess.
All right, so farms are improving on that planet. Pop out of there. Still got a couple more turns until the ship is done. I have very little dust right now, but you can actually spend dust once you have a lot and basically
Buy it out.
buy an action or a ship or whatever in one turn instead of
Okay.
having to sit around waiting, which is kind of nice. Keep cranking through some turns here. More turns? All right, sure.
At least you don't get the thing that says calculating AI turns.
Like, well, you actually, there's a little radial down here that goes.
It shows you.
Oh, you mean like what it's doing?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Wait, you don't like that?
I don't want to see
You
that
like
stuff.
knowing that your AI is thinking?
I just
No.
want. I mean, I know that it's thinking. I don't need to see it moving around.
Yeah.
So this is a star system improvement. That's the first thing I researched.
Yep.
The tech tree gets you a bunch of extra industry.
Do it.
Throw it in the queue there. All right.
Gotta
Okay,
be a shortcut key for that end turn.
I know, right? I'm afraid to hit something though, because I might do something I don't want. All right, so I got better farms going. That's cool. Still got farms improving up there. See, there. That's where it thinks.
Yeah.
It thinks in a circle. All right, so I've got a ship in my hangar here.
Gonna go colonize some more.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I was in the wrong place to do that. So here's the ship. I'll hit create to make it into a fleet. Tell me to go there. Oh, we didn't make it.
Do they kind of garrison in the system until you launch it?
Yeah, like they're invisible basically. It was in
Okay.
it was in quote unquote the hangar, which is
Yeah.
down here. And it just shows all the ships you have that you haven't deployed yet.
You get any bonuses for keeping them in system?
You mean in the
defense
hangar?
bonuses?
Or in
Yeah.
the system? Well, they'll repair slowly if they're in a friendly system, and I want to say I read they'll repair faster in the hangar.
Okay.
Also, they can't be attacked by enemies when they're in a hangar, so that's nice. All right, so like I feel like I've got a good handle on the mechanics at this point, but I don't necessarily have a deep like theoretical understanding of like, is it good to settle a lot of systems all at once, or
Right.
is it better to like improve your home system before you start fanning out? Like the
Haven't ironed out your strategy.
I haven't started theory crafting this game at all, and I don't know if I'm even capable of doing so.
Pretty planet.
That thing is colonizable.
Do that one. Look at the
my-
population you can get on there.
My ship hasn't quite reached there yet. And I'm stuck over here because I can't go that way. So let's just keep going. Oosh!
Oh,
That was kind of, what was that?
stuff.
What was it that finished there? Xenology is what finished. So I can identify all these luxury resources now. So it tells you like.
Well,
all right,
you're not are you trading between systems?
Not
already?
yet, not yet. But you can trade stuff like blue cat mold. Or dust water. Hydromeal. So you can go in and see, since I've got this stuff researched, like, I've got titanium 70 here, which has those effects it lists out there, and then also stuff like more advanced ship designs will require specific strategic resources.
Okay.
And like I've got it in this system, but I can actually build like one of those advanced ships in any system that is linked directly to this system.
Oh, so you don't have to build trade routes, it'll just do it automatically.
Yeah, and it's gotten crazy where like I've had this production network set up, and then pirates come in and invade like a system that has all my titanium 70 in it.
And cuts you off.
And then they have it blockaded, and I suddenly can't make that ship anywhere else, and it's
Goddamn
a
pirates.
huge bummer, man. Fuck pirates in this game. That's been my huge issue every time, is just like getting bombarded by pirates. To the point that I feel like I should just start the game with an eye toward like
A little military.
creating an amazing fleet. Yeah. So let's settle this planet. Large ocean planet now
Nice.
colonized. Yep. So
Where are you going to build your clone army?
I'm gonna slap sustainable farming on this place. Population really booking there. Put basic farms on there. I think that one's still going.
Do you ever have other like small problems like overpopulation or anything like that? on
Yeah, I
planets?
guess. I mean, you have approval per system.
Really?
These guys are all happy.
Like your approval rating,
Yeah.
not
Like-
approval to populate.
No. In fact, approval apparently plunges by colonizing. For whatever reason, people don't like it when you colonize new planets in their system.
Not in my backyard.
Yeah, totally. Not in my orbit. So your approval rating will go down. That approval is something I really don't have a handle on yet in this game in terms of like really good ways to change it.
Taxes?
Yeah, I mean, dropping taxes will definitely make it better, but you know, at some point you're screwing yourself. Like it's immediate, you know.
You should sign something that
Hooray!
says you'll never raise
Ooh. Let's drop it 5%.
I like the one-to-one,
I know, right?
basically. Yeah, like,
Oh my God.
oh, lower taxes, everybody's happy. They don't care about, the welfare of their planet in
It's
terms
really,
of.
this is just a metaphor for
Yeah.
the wealth disparity.
Yeah.
All right, drop it 5%. Okay.
All right, now jam on end turn until your next thing. is
Yeah,
done.
pretty much. I don't really have a lot. I mean, I guess I could make another ship here. Wouldn't hurt to just start cranking ships out, you know.
Yeah, you can queue them up, right?
I could, yeah. And it'll show, it shows how many turns each one takes. I'll make one for now. I don't really want to overproduce a lot of those early ships because I'd like to unlock a bunch of new ship parts and make better ships.
Oh, you can't retrofit?
You can retrofit them, but it costs more. Like I said, so it shows your systems here, and you decide what you want to do next. I'll make fine. How about another ship? You guys put sustainable farms on this system as well. Research is done. We're still cranking on that, getting some ship stuff. I'm gonna build a ship here in a second. Perfectio Eternus has leveled up.
Level up.
Yep. Still got him administrating, so I'm just going to keep cranking extra labor out of him. Like, he can get buffs that affect, like, see, there's a propaganda buff,
Yeah.
plus 30 approval in that system. Uh-oh. Oh, was that, did I get everything?
done?
That was everything. All right.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to get a destroyer-class ship hull here.
Okay.
That's going to be my next thing.
What does that get you?
I can make a whole new type of ship with that.
Okay.
So we'll do that. I'll do that, and then we'll get some armor
Okay.
for it. And then how about this crazy shielding? What do you say?
How about guns?
Guns are cool.
Like, can you build offensive ships at this point?
Yeah, I can. Like
Okay.
that Paladin and the Truth Seeker, that's what those are.
Okay, so
But they're not super powerful.
they are armed at least.
Yeah, they can fight, but they're not the best. In fact, like the AI just generally it feels like it really outpaces you in its ship development in this game, which makes me just want to put everything into that.
Can you set the players to none and watch what the AI does?
That's a good question. I don't know. That would be nice, actually. I would kind of be into that. All right. Not a whole lot else I can do here.
Jam on it.
Until I get some more stuff researched. What do you guys think? Are you into this?
I'm sold.
Yep.
already,
Yeah, I think this
I've
looks
done
really
it.
cool.
I've done it. It's really cool. I've really enjoyed it other than the times where I just feel like I'm getting completely fucked by the AI.
That's why you just destroy them.
Enable cheats.
No diplomacy, just instant war. Zerg rush.
You know what? Let's do a little more targeted research here.
So you have not played Galactic Civilization?
No, and
right?
I always hear that Gal Civ is sort of like the daddy of this genre.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's like the whole thing is $5 on Steam right now, right?
It was yesterday. I don't know if it still is.
Oh, it's probably over
Because
by
I
then.
almost picked it up yesterday, but then I was like, oh, maybe I should just play this. This is like $30.
Yep.
Um,
So we got our destroyer here. Like I said, I'm super indecisive about like what I'm researching changes like every couple turns. Maybe that's why I fail at these games is that I can't
Can't focus.
stick to min-maxing because new problems that present themselves, and I just have to
In order for some
try to address it right on the spot. And
systems to live, some systems must die.
I guess so, yeah. All right, so yeah, let's keep going.
So you have, it looks like you're starting to build out some kind of sphere of influence. Too,
Yeah,
right?
I haven't figured out what that does yet. There's tech that, if I can find it, there it is. It's tech very specifically, +3 influence area on star system.
Maybe you can convert other planets if they fall within your influence.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not clear exactly on what that colored.
So
area
was there a
does.
tutorial or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I turned it off for this, but
It would be kind of coaching you along.
basically every time you encounter a new anything for the first time, it'll just pop up a big numbered list of here's how you do this thing. And maybe it's my short attention span, but I found it a little verbose.
Okay.
So I turned it off and started fumbling my way through a lot of this stuff.
And there are no advisors or anything for
Not
like, pop
really,
up.
no.
Like we recommend.
Yeah, like they won't suggest tech paths or anything. You get these mechanical pop-ups over here saying, hey, you should make sure you're researching and stuff like that. So my general path so far, when I'm not like playing for show or whatever, wow, that planet is fully populated. We should increase our science. Yeah, let's do that. So now that planet is fully populated, I will change over to generating extra science instead of extra food there. Anyway, my general path has been research as many of the planet settlement types as I can.
Yeah.
Because right now you can see all these planets are red. I can barely settle any of this stuff.
Just try and
then-
get a foothold here.
Right, like basically just go on a giant land grab because that's what the other civilizations do.
Sure.
They all like, by the time I was discovering the other dudes, they would have like 8 systems each to their
Sure.
name. So I started trying to do some of that. But again, like I don't know really what the under the hood kind of effects are of spreading yourself thin across multiple systems right now. I'm not sure if that's actually a bad thing or not.
Well, you'll
But-
get more research and more science.
Yeah, that's the theory. Or that's the idea. But then, like I said, it was going to screw myself because by the time dudes would show up in warships, I would be on a bunch of planets but not really have any way to fight back.
Therein lies the strategy.
That's where you got to pick your X.
Does battle happen along these white lines
No,
between? Okay.
there's totally a tactical up close view
I want to see it.
where it's all straight up like old school ships, like very slowly broadsiding each other.
You think we'll see it in this quick look?
Yeah. Let's try to accelerate my. All right, I'll just start moving here. I know we're dragging on. I'm pretty sure it's this. Where is it? This colonization program. Oh no, those are specific other things. Oh, that's it. Unlock space travel via wormholes. I think wormholes are.
Oh, the wavy lines.
Yeah. So we'll be able to colonize our gas giants here after this turn. I think. No, one more turn.
One more turn, man.
Yep, doing all right there. More turns? I thought it said one more turn. It's not. I do have my missionary ship here. So I can actually, you can I'm basically just control clicking to add multiple ships to a group,
Yeah.
and then hit create, and that gives me a fleet where you can see all 3 ships are in this one fleet.
Okay, so you can defend your missionary ships.
And then I can even name my fleets
Right.
to keep track of them. You can, like I said, you can assign heroes to specific fleets, which makes a huge difference. Makes them a lot better. But
You
again,
get
if
a-
you want to,
You get a rating on each fleet?
yeah, you probably can't see it, but there's a little fist icon that says 120.
Is that like it's...
It's just kind of your collective might rating.
Yeah.
It's sort of a general summary.
Sure.
But you can get a lot more granular than that when you design the actual ship. And you also have command points, which is the number of ships you can have in a fleet. And right now all my ships are 1 point, but like you start getting like dreadnoughts and stuff, they're 2 points.
So can you split the fleet from here?
Yeah, I can go down here and hit disband.
Gotcha.
And if you're not on an owned system when you do that, it'll actually scuttle the ships, which totally sucks. So you want to make sure you're in a home system.
Is there a cost to maintaining a fleet?
Not that I know of. I haven't seen any kind of like dust upkeep or anything like that. Not on the ships. Like heroes have upkeep. All the system improvements have upkeep.
Do you have a unit cap?
In terms of ships?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I've seen empires with like dozens of ships. Like dozens of fleets even.
I want to
so-
fight.
Yeah,
okay,
so do
all right.
I.
All right, okay, so we got our, you guys got farms. What is this? Okay, so I got my wormhole, business, means, what are we moving on to next? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow, okay, so I actually I got the thing where I can go off the pathways before I got the wormhole stuff.
Okay.
We'll keep researching there. In my home system, so like I said, we researched gas giant colonization. So I'm going to colonize this gas giant.
So you don't need
That'll
a...
be my next thing.
Once you colonize a system, you don't need missionary ships anymore?
No, once
Okay.
you're there,
Okay.
they'll figure out a way.
Interplanetary travel, not so tough?
They'll just hop, skip, and jump over there and get up on that. But we're over here. I want to get on this Arctic planet, so go down here to ships. Say colonize. I have colonized an advanced planet, a difficult planet type.
Sure.
All right, so I think we're ready to build better ships. Oh, y'all want to get your war on?
Yeah.
Mastery of celestial bodies.
Does that mean you can colonize everything?
It's more of just a kind of a milestone.
Okay.
It's because I've been on multiple planet types, basically.
Like an achievement?
Yeah. So, all right. You guys are colonized. Let's get you some better food. Let's go make a ship, I guess. I think we're ready. I think I got enough stuff. All right, so you can access your existing ship types and modify them. But now that oh God, did I not actually get that destroyer? Oh shit. My bad.
Gotta research it.
No, it's not that. I think it's that. Which one is it? One of these already is a destroyer.
Oh.
Where's the? Is that right? No, those are both Corvettes. I'm confused. Okay, no, that is new. All right, my bad. I had transport and Corvette. Those were the two ship types I already had.
Okay.
So destroyer is the new type. So basically, you have your weapons down here, defensive modules, and then kind of support mods. So I'm gonna say, let's put some kinetic weapons on there. I don't have any beams yet. I didn't unlock any. And then a bunch of missiles. So combat is divided into long range, medium, and then short range. And these weapon types correspond. So missiles are long range, beam is medium, and then kinetic is right up close. So I kind of want to go heavier on the missiles and just hit them hard up front.
Okay.
And it just adds over here, and then you're increasing your tonnage here.
And you have a maximum tonnage?
Yep. So the higher tiers of these basically give you more efficient effect for the weight.
Gotcha.
So 5 kinetic projectiles deflected per round. That'll stick 1 or 2 of those on.
And they're costing industry?
They will once I start building these ships.
Oh, so there's going to be a cost per ship
Yeah,
after this?
Right now I'm just filling out the tonnage.
Gotcha.
up to
And then
80.
if you make your ship too crazy, it just costs way too much to
Yes.
build.
So yeah, you can see. So that adds 3 industry
Yeah,
costs.
and I see the
to-
cost of the ship over on the right
Yeah.
there.
So this
Okay.
will deflect some missiles in that first round. That'll be nice to have.
So you can build giant bruiser ships, but
Yeah.
only have a few, or you can build kind of lighter attack ships and build a ton.
Right. Let's see. That's plus 40% to max and minimum damage. Throw one of those on there, and that gets me right to 80.
Okay.
I didn't put any armor on.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's 6 weight. How do we feel about
I think you should have a little armor.
dropping 1 torpedo and adding weight? All right.
And name your ship here.
All right. My ship class, my destroyer. I'm going to call it a Dreadlock class
Okay.
destroyer. Yeah, that's it. That's a, there. We've made a ship.
Space hippies.
And it just adds it right to your list up here.
Cool. So now any system can build this?
Yes, but let's see. Like the industry cost is 80.
Yeah.
So, well, these guys are doing okay. They're 7 turns it'll take them to make this thing.
Do it.
So, all right,
Build it.
pop one out there. Although, well, you know what?
What?
Sorry, I can't help myself. These guys are already full up on population. I feel like we should colonize. Because I mean, the more planets you have, the more output you have.
Sure.
So we'll throw one in there in the queue afterwards. Although, like I said, I could spend 142 of my 258 dust
And just build it.
and just colonize in 1 turn. So
Oh.
we'll do that.
Colonizing takes a couple?
Yeah.
So colonizing a system is instant. Colonizing a planet takes a little bit?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, yeah, you can see 70 industry costs to colonize that planet.
Okay.
So that's done. Everybody else is good, I think. That guy's... Well, they don't have anything going on, do they? Let's increase their industry, and then we'll get them shipbuilding too. So you could basically just make a gigantic, like, industrial war machine if you want.
Yeah.
If you gear every planet toward industry, then you can just crank out massive warships.
So can you explore the cosmos now? Past that?
Yeah, I'll start sending some ships over there now that I've got some coming out. I will make, out of my home system, let's make a Dreadlock.
All right.
What is the rating on that guy? His total might is, let's see it.
Is it 20, 26 there, or it says
Well, those are
attack?
specific weapons. I don't know what the total summary is. I'm not seeing it there. But anyway, I'll make it. Pop an exploitation onto this guy real quick.
Are there any downsides to the exploitations?
They have upkeep, like I said. It's generally just dust. It'll drain a certain amount of dust per turn. All right, so we got wormholes.
Well, that's weird. So you don't have
Oh.
wormhole travel, but
Oh,
you have
oh,
the...
that didn't finish yet, did it? Oh, one more turn. My bad. Yeah, so right now
Right.
that's the only thing he can do is to go kind of just interstellar style. But now I've got wormholes, so maybe he'll turn around.
Yeah.
Our research is up. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, just pick...
Here's an even better. Here's a cruiser class,
Sure, you should get
ship.
that.
and I could also colonize lava planets off of that.
Oh, no, he's just going the long way, I think.
Yeah, but I guess maybe it was still faster. So these guys are not terrible ships. Send them over this way. Maybe merge those fleets and kill some stuff.
All right.
Is there anything else I need to be doing right now? Crank another ship out of here. Okay, this system is doing well enough that it can make a Dreadlock in 1 turn.
Nice.
So we'll make a few of those. I haven't seen it on the tree yet, but the limit that I was really bumping up against when I was playing earlier is this. So basically, you can, like I said, you can make a fleet.
Yeah.
And I can combine like 2 Dreadlocks, not a big deal because they each only have 1 command point, but my fleet cap is 5 right now. So I can only have some combination of ships that hits 5 points.
Uh-huh.
And that was getting me to the point where I could only have like 2 ships.
In a fleet?
2 meaningful ships in a fleet because they were 2 points each. And that seems like if you're going to go war, you want to get your fleet points up as fast as possible. But let's just keep making ships here.
All right, Brad.
Yeah,
Let's bring this...
I know this is going.
Let's accelerate.
There's a lot going on in this game.
The 5th X.
Oh no! Oh man!
What?
Dicks. You get these random events. Engine control tech fault discovered. I don't actually know what this I haven't figured out what these colored arrows mean yet. I don't know if it's speed or something like that. But anyway, whatever it is, I have minus 50% of it for the next 20 turns.
20 turns?
Yeah, it's a fucking bitch.
Cutting corners in your factory?
I guess so. Like, I've had it where I was rolling up on a really important, like, decisive battle, and that shit happened, and it was like, you just lost 25% health across all of your ships.
That's terrible.
And I was like, fuck you.
Ship disease.
That made me not want to not play anymore. Alright, let's keep exploring there. Pirates!
Does it roll in your favor?
Pirates!
Alright, fight them.
Fight does what roll in my favor?
Those random events, like, hey, you discovered, like, so much dust.
Yeah, you can definitely have positive ones too. That battle will last 5 seconds. I don't think that's a good idea.
Can you get another ship over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get these other ships over here. So what do
Okay.
we have here? We got 2 paladins there. There's 2 of our dreadlocks.
Get a dreadlock over there.
Well, I'll get several. Get out of the way. Need to finish this turn. So we'll form up over here. I'm confused. This has execute all planned moves of your fleets. And if you hit that, they'll keep moving. I don't know. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they're
yeah,
gonna fight you
that's,
anyway.
That's this ship way over here. Let's just auto that one, because it'll be boring to watch. Because I have 29 might on that ship, and this guy had 195.
And so you just lost your ship?
That ship's gone.
That's sad.
Yeah. Didn't expect those pirates to be there.
Are they still gonna be there?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Pirates will kind of roam around. They won't always stick around and make trouble. But they definitely make enough trouble that they're a huge pain in the ass. Let's just keep moving quickly here. Did I have any more ships building over here? Yeah, there's another dreadlock. Should probably just send that over as well.
So I think, Brad, you probably want to execute your moves before ending your turn to see where it leaves you before you end your turn, right? In case you have like
ship
that,
moves?
Yeah, so like you could do your fleet stuff, right? And then you could still manage your fleet before your turn ends.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I got another level. Got some more labor. Alright. So these guys are forming up here. That's 2 paladins. That's 2 dreadlocks. That's another dreadlock.
Fight!
That should make a decent little little fleet as soon as they all get over there. We'll mash them together. Research is done. I don't know if I don't think it actually will let me finish the turn if I don't have research going.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Colonize asteroids. Why not? Oh man, superbug contagion. 1 population loss on 3 random planets. F you.
What they get for using space antibacterial soap.
Yeah,
Your ships are so slow.
I don't know. Gotta give that immune system a workout, right? Oh my god, really?
Why is that guy just hanging out there?
I don't know. I'm totally wasting time with all these systems here. This is terrible.
We're just in a race
Yeah,
to fight.
I'm just trying to fight as fast as possible. And then I will just like fly in a straight line until we hit another civ real quick. And then we'll be done here. Alright, all these fucking ships finally. So I got multiple fleets here. You just highlight each one.
Merge.
Merge.
Okay.
Now I have
Yeah.
a fleet
Armada.
of considerable
Go get him.
capability.
Go get him.
And the pirates have left.
Just go find them. They're there. They're in there.
They probably are there somewhere. Alright. Yeah, this ship should make pretty short work of those assholes. Oh. Dude. You know what? I guess that was a speed rating on that debuff, right? I'm assuming that little
The
arrow.
little thruster thing.
Because
Yeah, I
it
think
never
so.
takes this long for, Look at this! Look at the ridiculous names on these heroes. Archimedes Persier.V83
Nice.
with a bunch of numbers instead of vowels. I have to hire you.
He's secure.
I have to hire you. What does this guy do? He's an adventurer and a pilot. Fucking awesome.
A robot eye.
I'm going to hire him for 80 dust. I'm going to level him up real quick. I'm going to give him defense and offense. And then I'm going to... You can't assign him from here, can you? I've got him
Assign
a
him to your
Persier,
fleet?
and then assign him to my awesome fleet that is about to go lay waste. Yeah, so you can see now he's down here
Oh, sweet.
on my fleet. which makes that fleet extra badass. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys have a pretty good sense of how this game works at this point. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, look at
here
that
we go.
bar.
Let's go fight.
All right, so I'm almost 600 to his 200. So you can hit auto and it'll just kind of auto-select your abilities and pop out a result. Or you can do manual.
And you have to load it in.
Yep.
So are you going to control the
Because-
guys as they're fighting?
Because there's graphics.
So do you
No, this just happens, and this is actually kind of happening in real time. So, like I said, long, medium, and short range phases of battle.
Yeah.
And you
So
kind of,
you're kind of just watching a movie here?
I kind of need to book and pick my effects here.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm gonna say plus 25% weapon damage for this first phase. See, long range phase. Fuck. He used a card that counters my card, so I don't get that effect, or it's at least diminished.
Wow, so this turns into like a magic battle?
Yeah, kind of. You can pick these cards as fast as you can do it. So I'm going to pick 20% HP repair for the next phase. And then, like I said, kinetic is the last phase. It's up close. So plus 40% kinetic damage. And those cards are unlocked on the tech tree just like every other thing in this game. We're already done.
Nice.
We barely even got to phase 2. You didn't even really get to see anything fun.
All right, so Brad, you think you can find a civilization in the next minute or two?
Yeah, if I just fly in a straight line, it's a shame that we're moving so slow here with that debuff. But
Congratulations, Commander.
look at that. Like, that dude barely even lost any health.
Admiral Brad.
That was pretty awesome. Oh, man. Let's make another dreadlock.
Straight line flying.
Yep, trying. Taking effing forever. I don't know anywhere to keep track of those debuffs. Like, I feel like there's a certain amount of information that this game presents to you, and then you kind of lose track of it. Like, maybe it's in here somewhere that you can see. Hey, I've got another like 8 turns left on that speed debuff, but I don't know where I would find that. Just keep going here. Oh,
Slow ships.
yep. We should be probably getting close to the end of. There we go.
Yay!
All right.
So I'm gonna talk to this guy. What?
Yeah. Oh no! Man,
Is he hostile?
he didn't even give me a chance.
Really?
And it's timed. You don't have a choice to back out of it, and you have to make a
Oh, that's
decision quickly.
awesome.
Oh wow, I ran into at least 2 or 3, 4 fucking civs
Nice.
Wow.
here.
So wait, you're not fighting?
No, I will.
Oh.
I just wanted to see what was. Look at that, man. This is freaking Interstellar Crossroads. Oh shit! Did it pick auto automatically? That's gonna be a huge.
How many fights are you fighting?
Oh, it totally did. All right. Well, I wiped that guy off the fucking map. Who was that? That was the He Shows. Fight another guy if you want, real
Yeah.
quick.
Well, why don't you show any of the diplomatic stuff? Can you talk to a
Yeah,
person?
I haven't really researched any of it, so I don't have a lot of options.
What does it look like?
But I'm glad we ran into so many guys because now I've got this.
Oh, nice.
So you can kind of see what it's like when you get most of them filled out.
And smiley faces.
Smiley faces, and you got you enter every relationship in a state of Cold War.
Okay.
That's why you get the little snowflakes.
Yeah.
And you can go into a hot war.
Okay.
It's not actually called that.
What's the icon for that?
I can't remember.
Fire.
It's like
Tea
skull.
kettle.
I think it's a skull or something. So yeah, Cold War, neutral attitude. This is where you see all their effects, all the deals you have with them, and here's how you kind of barter. But since I have put 0 time into diplomatic research, I can do nothing but declare war.
All right.
So
You can't say, hey, I want some science?
no, not yet. And you can, well, you know what? You can't even see their stuff until I research those options. But
How about declare war? What would you give me for declare war?
all right, we can do that. And then this actually shows like how likely your terms are to be accepted. I like where this game is going enough that I'm going to save it real quick before we do that. So yeah, who do we got here? This is the bad humans. Who are these guys? Those are the bird people.
Attack the bird people.
You want to attack the bird people?
Yeah, attack the bird people, and we'll call it here
All right.
in this space battle.
I don't know if they're.
Make sure to wear your
They
mask.
have deadly weapons triple plus.
Who cares? Go for
Oh,
it.
man.
No guts, no glory.
All right. Well, you know what? Let me see what the state of their. I could.
Take the
Oh,
bird
dude,
people out.
I could fucking destroy any of these people. I don't even need to declare war. I can just attack.
Okay. Attack a bird person.
Although, actually, I don't. I don't know how to pick which one I attack.
Just shoot whoever hits first. Fight.
All right, all right. Well, since we're here.
Hey, bird people.
Oh wait, wrong one.
I don't like the look of you.
I offer to declare war with you. Now we have a
Okay.
skull.
All right.
Accepted.
Sorry, y'all.
Now you're in it.
I wonder if maybe now it'll auto attack. Yeah, hang on. Let me auto level this guy. 3 offensive. Cool. Oh, okay. I've never had this situation pop up before. Oh
All
man,
right.
this is actually kind of an even
Yeah.
fight.
Great. So you're gonna go manual?
Well, not even. Oh, I'm down on health. That's yeah. Yeah. So this should be a lot more interesting than the last one.
How long do the battles usually take? Can they
Minute
be...
and a half. No, it's very short.
Okay.
Like I said, it starts, and I immediately just start picking stuff.
I do like how they name the battles like Battle at the Spica System
Yeah.
or whatever. Like Remember the Battle.
Battle at
Spica.
Aldebaran. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super dramatic.
I was there.
I went with repair on the first one because I am missing some health from the last one. I'm gonna go extra weapon damage there, and then kinetic on the last range. Or, I
So
mean,
you
the
will
last
only
round.
ever have to pick 3 cards.
Yeah, you just pick one per phase. Man, look, ship has a beak.
Yeah, you need to destroy those guys.
Yeah. So since I got this, you can see what's going on. Since I got this repair thing going on, you can see my shields popping when I get shot.
Yeah.
Like you get a good sense of how the battle's going from what's unfolding here.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Like when I had that repair thing on, you can see the little nanobots like flying around the ship repairing it.
Yeah, and with auto, you wouldn't really be able to tell what you need to upgrade.
Right.
Oh no!
Yeah, I lost a ship.
Was it one of your dreadlocks?
I don't know of a way to tell right now. Dude, this is going less good than I hoped it would.
Uh-oh.
Nope, I win.
Toast.
Yep.
All right, Brad Shoemaker. I think we
Yeah.
should call it there.
They were wrong, guys. Space is not endless.
Yeah, you conquered
We
it.
have to, well, no, we have to go.
That's right.
This was definitely a long-ass quick look, but a war has been declared and you are involved. Thanks for the
Take it
tip.
back. Brad's smart enough for this game.
Yeah,
Thanks
Brad
for the
is
tip.
Brad's smart enough for
Thanks,
the game.
thanks, man. I appreciate all the credit that you give me. That's great.
All right, thanks, Brad.
Yeah, it's $30 on Steam. I think it's really
I'm in.
cool.
I'm in. Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I probably will spend all weekend playing this.
Drew.
Goodbye.
Space.